All right, welcome back, everybody, to another deep dive.
Yeah, great to be back.
Today is February 3rd, 2025, and I'm glad you're joining us as we take a look at the latest from Vantage Plus's weekly crypto analysis.
Always interesting stuff.
Yeah, it's always interesting, especially today. Some big news just dropped that's got everybody talking.
Yeah, big news indeed.
So, President Trump, he just announced new tariffs on Mexico, Canada, and China.
Wow. Okay. So that's going to have some ripple effects for sure.
Yeah, and we're already seeing it, too. I mean, the stock market is already reacting, and the crypto market, well, it's no stranger to volatility, right?
Right.
So we're going to dive into all of that today. We're going to see what this all means for Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, all the big players. But most importantly, we'll break down what you need to know and what you should be watching. All right, so to kick things off, Vantage Plus is pointing to this feeling of caution in the market. Understandable given the news. Bitcoin, as I mentioned, it's taking a hit, and it's not alone, pretty much across the board. So before we get into the specific coins, can you just break down for us why these tariffs are causing so much uncertainty? Like, what's the connection there?
Sure. Well, you can think of tariffs as kind of like, putting up barriers to global trade. So suddenly things get more expensive, businesses are less certain about the future, and that hesitation, it trickles down, it makes investors a bit more risk averse.
Yeah.
They maybe pull back from things like crypto because they want to see how the whole situation plays out first. And we've seen this before, trade wars and tariffs, they historically tend to spook the market a little bit.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It's all about the bigger picture,
Yeah.
right? It's not just about what's happening within the crypto market itself.
Right.
So let's get to the coins then. Starting with Bitcoin. Vantage Plus has it currently at $93,069 as of today. Took a dip last week. What's the outlook there?
Well, right now, Bitcoin is in this sideways pattern. It's like stuck in a rut. It's lacking a clear direction. According to Vantage Plus, we need to see it break above $107,000 for a real bullish signal. That's been a key resistance level. Now, the 50-day moving average, it's sitting just below $100,000, so that could provide some support. But if this tariff thing gets worse, it could test that support, maybe even break below it.
So Bitcoin holders out there, $100,000 is the number to watch.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let's move on to Ethereum. Currently at $2,464, also in a sideways trend. Anything different there?
Similar story, actually. If you look at the weekly chart, it's still trading below the 50-week moving average. So for the bulls, breaking above $4,000, that would be a huge win. Yeah, that level's been a ceiling for a while. But if it can't break through, well, we might see more sideways movement or even a bit of a pullback.
All right. Now, XRP, trading at $2,140. This one's been interesting because it recently dipped below that $3 mark. What's the analysis saying?
Yeah, XRP's definitely been on its own journey lately. The daily chart is showing what's called a flag-style trend. So imagine like a flag on a pole. Now, if XRP can break above the top of that flag, around $3.35, that could signal a strong move upwards. It's like it's building up energy.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's actually similar to what happened back in December of 24. There was a correction then, and then boom, a surge.
Wow.
So if history repeats itself, keep an eye on the $2.75 area. That could be a good entry point.
Interesting. So XRP potentially is setting itself up for a comeback.
Potentially, yeah.
All right, last but not least, let's talk about Solana. It's at $191.10. Had a strong run recently, but, like a lot of others, has seen a correction. What's your take?
Looking at the monthly chart, I'd say Solana's ambitious, but it's facing some resistance. It's still far away from the $250 mark, and that's a big hurdle, like trying to climb a mountain.
Right.
You got to conquer a lot of slopes before you reach the summit. So if Solana can break through that $250, there's a lot of potential upside. If not, it might slide back down to that rising trend line, which has been supporting it.
So it sounds like the crypto market overall, it's a mixed bag right now. A lot of uncertainty, and these tariffs are definitely playing a role.
No doubt about it. And, this is why it's so important to stay informed. You can't just look at charts in a vacuum.
Yeah.
The world outside the crypto market, those global events, they have a huge influence on how things move. So, connect the dots. See how these events shape investor behavior, how they feed into the bigger picture.
Great advice. Well, there you have it, folks. The crypto market is definitely navigating some choppy waters right now. We'll be back next week, same time, to break down what's happening. In the meantime, do your own research, stay informed. And until then, happy trading.
See you next time.